Got a slight cold. I need that there. I need to... First of all, my ears. Because I had a shower, wet, earphones. I feel got a slight cold. Runny nose and all that. The camera, you might have noticed, is slightly changed. I'm a wee bit lower down. It's just hard to fix without wrecking everything. Hardest job in the world. Morning, everybody. Sorry about that start there. Morning. How are you today? I'm far too low down. I mean, look, I'm fucking down here. Pick up a wee bit. There we are, that's kind of better. Spears and Ellis things. Goat, thanks to subs. Any chance of a DJ turntablism scratch blam? I don't know if that's a person or if that's a thing. But I'll do a kind of... Good. Axel, Dr. Shanhattan, Chappers, Cyclops from Krull, Stuart, Joe, thanks for subs and bits. Can I get a shout out from my mate Ross, who's just turned 36? And could you tell him I hate everything he chooses to be? Ross, this is for your pal Joe. Happy birthday, your 26th birthday, and your pal Joe here hates everything that you have chosen to be. So it's not everything that you are. It's your choices. So it's no you. It's nothing personal. It's the choices you've made. Sweet cup of tea. Regular Ian. Gemma, thanks to subs. Happy 9 months, bald old man. Thank you very much. Everybody, let's talk about hosting. Joe Fears, thanks to the sub. It's brilliant contributing every month to such a worthy cause. How much do you think you've raised through all these charity streams? Let's just say, when I get a wee bit... What's that? The bet is coming, everybody. The marbles bet is just about here. Wait for it. That's your bet on now. At some point, I'm going to lose my marbles. At some point. I think there'll be a few people in the chat will like, oh, quick, you've already... at some point, I will be losing my marbles, and I'm going to have to... that's going to cost money. So I need to save up for that. What's that? Flight to Switzerland. Probably don't get... Flights probably cost a bit to Switzerland because it's not like it's Benidorm. It's not like regular flights. Aye, one way, so that's all right. Maybe... What happens to the coffin? You go out there. You get yourself done in. And then... Where do they stick your coffin in the cargo? Hope I get... it'd be good. I hope I get fucking lost. Hope my body gets lost. What if somebody opens it up? Stuff me into a fucking suitcase. Oh, that'd be amazing. Stuffed into a suitcase and that can kind of rip apart, so when the baggage handlers are sort of not handling it very well, it kind of tears open and I come falling out. That'd be fucking good. And please remove one of my eyes. Like, just pull it out the socket. So it's kind of like that bit in Jaws. Something like that. Just something that whoever finds me goes like that. I can't get that image out of my head. I see it before I go to sleep. I see it for the second I wake up. Mastodon and Kirstein, thanks for subs. Can I get a friendly smile? Thanks for all the hard work you do. Sorry Huntress, thanks for sub. Would you ask Sorry Hunter to stop turning into you? You've rubbed off on him too much. That's nothing. Stop turning into me. Apparently I've rubbed off on you too much. Fucking Bradley fucking Walsh. Happy Trails. Gav. Low Key Cube. Thanks for the subs. I wasn't late. Thanks for the subs. I'm reading all these messages, by the way. Kugel Bear. Psycho Fox. Thanks for the subs. Your hair looks amazing, dude. Thank you very much. Fairly Smart and Scott. Deadpan Crypto. Thanks for the subs. I'm going to do you. Somebody just said that Fairly Smart says carry on doing you. I put it to the poll. I put it to Twitter. A lot of people on Twitter don't actually watch me. I said, what should I do in the Morris stream? Golf? A new game? Just chit chat? Or you do you, I love you? 49% of people, I believe, voted for the you do you. The lowest one was the chit chat, but that's because those votes probably went into the you do you. That's why. So I don't have a new game lined up for you today. I don't think the people are wanting a new game right now. I don't think the people are saying new game. Do you know what I actually did yesterday? See, I put the work in. I went onto Twitch and I went to categories, ordered by most viewed, because I wanted to see, is there a game right now that's quite popular that everybody's playing? I thought Cult of the Lamb kind of seemed like that, but it's mostly Valorant. Then it's fucking all the rest of it, Dota 2 and that the usual. So nothing that made me go oh that. The usual. So in terms of new games like that, no. New popular games. So I don't know if I should try that FMV. I'm definitely getting a new game today. Definitely no. Deadpan Crypto, Big Fish Pool, Noble Haddock, Fozzie, and my laptop is frozen. Thanks for subs and bits. When The Last of Us Part 1 remake comes to PC, do you think you'll play it? Probably no. Probably not. I've already played about half it or a quarter of it and I just kind of lost interest, to be honest with you. Shimus, thanks for the sub. My girlfriend and I have recently adopted a 2-year-old dog called Maggie. I find it difficult to call Maggie's name out in public and I'm very wary that people think we've named her after, you know who, oh dear. It might have been. My girlfriend insists the dog is too old for us to change its name. Anyway, not looking for any advice or anything, just want to get it off my chest. Well, maybe if the dog's so old, maybe you could do something that sounds like Maggie. Shaggy. Time out Dale McAvoy for 1 hour who said kill it. 1 hour. Anybody who comes away with any wee jokes like that, ban. I've had it with Bobby. People have said something about Bobby and people like that said horrible things, fucking kill Bobby, put down. Oh, it was just a joke. Don't. Just don't. Keep it in your head. Keep it in your head. You think you're being edgy? I'm edgy. I can be edgy. I've got all sorts of intrusive thoughts that honestly knock you fucking on off your seat. I've got all sorts of intrusive thoughts that knock you fucking right off your seat. I could type it any time I want. I choose not to. Tog Farmer thinks the sub. Just reminding everybody to change the sheets on their beds. Well said. Lloyd Cole, thanks for the 9-month resub. Why I mine thanks for sub. If you were stranded on a desert island, would you continue pretending to stream in order to maintain a sense of normality? I wouldn't need to. I talk to myself if I'm in the house by myself for quite a bit. I talk to myself. I get enjoyment out of talking to myself. I do wee voices, wee characters, and generally speak out my thoughts, kind of thing. You know, like, it starts off with something like, where the fuck did I put my phone? Out loud. And then I'll just be sitting there and I might say something like,
yeah, you gotta stick that off. Stick that off, you cunt.
fucking hell. There is absolutely fucking nothing on. Honestly, it's like 300 channels of shite here. What was that Pink Floyd song? Shit on my TV. Is that for the wall? That, do you think, you thought I was talking to you there? That's the sort of thing. I'll just sit there and just go like that. Just go like that. Eddie Purplebomb thinks the sub. It feels good. It feels good. I don't. Am I in the right position? That's aye. Yeah. So we're just waiting for the place to fill up. Now before we get started. Oh no, it's fine. I was ready to show you something in Ableton. That creep thing. I just wanted to break it apart for 1 minute, and then switch it off. But I'll show you. I'll show you later. Right, where am I? Let me. So, oh wait. I know what to do. Here we go. Let's get this on. Let's get this on the go. My 12 hours of 4 seasons techno version. Limmy, that's not actually 4 seasons, that's just one part of 4 seasons. Whatever. You think I don't know about opera? Limmy, that is the opera. Meza, no. Thanks for the sub. I'm sorry, give me a second, just to drag something. You don't know about opera. Scottish opera. Here. What is Scottish widows all about? It's probably been said a million times before by a million fucking stand-ups and things like that, but Scottish widows, pensions, I know, but I remember just seeing it for the first time, I don't know, in the fucking 80s. Scottish widows. And I originally thought it's a thing to help Scottish widows. Obviously, it's called Scottish Widows. It's to help Scottish widows. Like an insurance sort of thing. Probably was that to begin with. And now that advert, it was originally her that was that then had a place in the sun or something like. What was her name? It's something Lamb. She then did presenting. Amanda Lamb. It was originally her. Right, here we go. I bet you any money this person here, Kieran, will not be here for the improv story. They fucked off. Michelangelo Police, chapter artist. Thanks to the sub, thanks to the 2. Thank you very fucking much. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's your 6 subs there. That's your 46. A solid 46 bracket there. May need to check to see if somebody's a sub or no. That's a solid 6 there. Solid 6. And now you have heard got this. It's a new woman now for years. And she's gone about with that cloak thing on. Who's that? Nigel. As if she is actually murdering her husbands. And she's helping other women murder their husbands. You know, think? Congrats on your VIP. That's what it looks like. No, I know they've always worn cloaks. I remember Amanda Lamb with the cloaks, always the cloak. But it's the cloak. It's got a kind of emperor, like Star Wars, like secret cloak and dagger. Cloak and dagger. Told you. Why, aye, man? Have you got an idea for an improv story? Man starts, man stops. Told you. Is it man starts? Or 2 options. Alright then. I told you.
I'm a professional streamer.
This improv story is based on the ideal man starts. I thought I did green lights. That's kind of like starting. Let the story commence. The winner, not the winner isn't here. The winner doesn't care. This improv story is based on the ideal man starts. Tell you what I don't like about my hair. It's the hairline to begin with, but it's the fact that there's my hair like that, right? So there's my receding hairline, right? But see when I do this, like that. It then just looks like this kind of sweep that comes for here, like a wee flap of hair that comes there, like Better Call Saul or something, that you could actually like lift this whole thing up. That's what it looks like. You could just lift it up. You know, it's you know, there, it just looks like it's like there's hair here and I've went all the way out there, but you can actually lift it up and it's completely bald up the middle. Anyway. The one that is here, I don't care. If you're not here for when it's time for me to ask, it's too late. No. This improv story is based on idea. You need to be there right away so that when I click on it, yes, can't believe I won. They were sitting on that win for about a minute. And when I checked out their history, their chat history, they were going, oh yes, they weren't here. They weren't here to even watch. This improv story is based on the idea. Congratulations on winning, but you missed your chance for the improv story, and this person was. Nay. Didn't. This improv story is based on the idea of the first person closest to the winner that was actually here to present an improv story idea. Let this be a lesson. That's it. Be raging in the chat. Let that be a lesson. I'm uncompromising and ruthless when it comes to this sort of thing. Keep that in mind. This improv story is based on the idea, man. See if you don't think you'll be here to celebrate and give your improv story idea. Don't bother entering marbles. Man starts. Let the story commence. Craig was at the traffic lights and they were red. Somebody was crossing the road. He went to yellow. He went like, I'm doing it. He went green. He went, fuck them. Fucking right out of the motor. And then into fucking reverse. Out back and forth 10, 20 times until it was so bad that he drove away. It was so bad, a wee Wayne went by and went, "Oh, look, somebody's ran over a pigeon." That's how bad he looked. The end. That's it. Zero out of 10. You're just saying that in protest. It doesn't count. 0 out of 10. Doesn't count. I could have gave you the best fucking story out and you would have said it. It doesn't count. Has to be the worst ever. You're just saying that. So, if you join the marbles and you're like the winner and you're not even fucking here to say, "Oh yes," you've just went like, "Ah, fuck it, I'm fucking off. I'm away. I'm not going to watch everybody else. I'm not going to celebrate other people's win either." Stay gone. Stay gone. Whoever is there to give their idea, if it's the first person, if they're not here, second person, if they're not here, third, that's the way it goes. That's the way it goes. If I don't, this is, alright, here's what would happen if we did it your way, everybody. Here's what would happen. Oh, they're not here. Just wait a wee moment. Are you here? I'd be like, Kieran, are you here? Kieran, I know you're here now, right? Kieran, are you here? Kieran, yous right now probably think I'm actually asking if Kieran's here right now. Yous probably haven't even listened to what I'm saying. I'm talking about this is the sort of thing that would happen. Kieran, are you here? Kieran, it has happened in the past, everybody, and we're sitting here for 2 fucking minutes waiting for them. He's here. I'm not fucking talking about being here. I know he's here. I can see him. I'm talking about at the time. And I'm just, all right, let me change the name just to make it dead clear. Somebody called John. John, are you here? But he's here now. He's fucking late. Kieran, you're late. John is here. John is here. Absolutely no way. They said he didn't understand about the chat thing. Thought you had to have the window open first. Very sad. Mods can't hold. Kieran, have you got an idea for an improv story? Watch what happens when Law and Order goes, everybody. Watch what happens. Watch what happens when you give the people what they want. CC, right. Spotlight CC. Right, there we are. There we are. Got an idea for an improv story. Exclamation mark delete. Have enter. Oh. Thank you very much. Man writes P. What is it? What is it? Is it like P and then lower and then D? Thesis.
I'm a professional streamer.
Is that how you would do it? Puggan and Jack, Painted Noir, thanks for subs. Kieran Gate shall go down in the history books. I hope it does, because I will not be allowing this ever again. From now on, we're not waiting. We're not waiting. We're not waiting. This improv stories are based on this. Man writes PhD thesis, let the story commence. There's a guy called Craig, and he was trying to write his PhD thesis, but he's too busy watching his favourite streamer, and he tipped his favourite streamer £3 to say his favourite streamer was called John. John, I'm trying to write my PhD thesis. I'm trying to get it finished. Any chance you can give me some words of encouragement, motivation? But it didn't really matter, because what happened was Craig had a heart attack with the stress. Had a heart attack. And it was just as well, really. The amount of... He had 50 grand of student debt. And basically, you get the fucking PhD, you're going to go into some sort of high-flying job, and the bigger you are, the harder you fall. Higher you climb, the further you fall. So, it was just as well. Heart attack right there and then. And it wasn't, don't worry, it wasn't one of the painful heart attacks. It was one of the ones you would just go like that. It was one of the ones. It wasn't that. Peacefully. Flatmate, he'd fallen out with his flatmate, so the flatmate didn't come in for about a day. He only came in because of the smell of the shite. Because you shite yourself, remember? Your shite comes out. And the student was then the flatmate was doing the same sort of course and actually stole the thesis. So it wasn't all that work wasn't a waste. That life wasn't wasted. The end. So it wasn't a waste of life. Sorry if I seem a wee bit emotional telling that story, but because it's not actually an improv story. That it was meant to be, but I actually ended up telling a true story. That actually happened. How do I know? See, the flatmate, that was me. And it's only today that I feel ready to admit that I stole that work, and I've benefited from that advantage for the last 25 years. And I'm ready to pay, help, pay like the family, a couple of pounds, whatever, $5. I am live on Twitch, so shove that right up your arse. And then twitch.tv/live. There we are. You can say things like that on Twitter. It's not TOS. Bryza Boy thinks a sub. 29 months of joy, no see name guns in months. Get him out some will.
Fucking thing's my name.
Rudan thinks a sub. Cheers for the laughs. You got any sagely life advice? I want... you only get what you give. Anarchex thinks the sub. Thank you for the daily morning entertainment. You're fucking welcome. Caustic thinks the sub. Would you ever play golf online against randoms? I don't want any competition. I hate fucking losing. I really do. I don't think it's funny. I don't like it. Pug fart, Mikey Puddin, Exio, Nodmeister thinks the subs in £3. Can we please check the Scottish Widow actresses, as I believe Amanda Lamb was second after Roger Moore's daughter? I don't think she was the first. I'm not saying that Amanda Lamb was the first, but Dan Bowers, get Lennon. When I grow old, I want to be just like you. Coulson and Special Kringle, Young Tobias. Thanks for the subs. No, I don't want to. Let's see. What's that? Rare Sunshine? I think I know that. You're not playing that. Wait a minute. This is the Tube. This is the Tube. So they have to play live. I mean, he's something about it sounds too. But he was always a really good singer. I've never heard him sounding shite. But the Tube is always like you had to actually sing. You know, I've never heard George Michael. You can hear the banking singers alive. You can hear that. Like, let's see, like Love Like Blood. Like, I remember watching that recently. Fucking double, ain't he? Boris Karloff. I've said it before, but the double. That brow. Look, it's Dracula and Frankenstein. Oh, so sorry. Frankenstein's a monster. Fuck off. Diego, Tristan, I am going bald. I'm sorry to hear that. I think you suit it though. Sir Patrick Salmon, thanks for subs and bits. Thank you very much for making us laugh daily. You're fucking welcome. Why was I was going to look at something. I came on to see something. Oh, what was it again? Oh, I watched see her there. Frasier. The English one. There was this actress. How do we all feel about it? It's no point asking, a lot of you are fucking guys. How do you feel about actress? How do you feel about that? And I'll tell you why. In fact, actor's better. Actor's better. It's clinging on. It's clinging on. I feel that I used to say actor and actress. And then remember I was fucking born 1974, right? So you grow up with all this. And then, I don't know, 80s, get to the 80s and you hear people start to go, it's not a fucking comedian. Why have you got comedian? Like, female comedians used to be called comedians. You just don't hear that anymore. A comedian. And things like that. And that's the way. But actress, Disney seem to have been. Disney seem to have got the mainstream widespread criticism that like comedian or something like that has got. Like for example, you have it in the fucking Oscars and things like that. I'm not saying that the Oscars is fucking progressive and well, if they're doing it, then that means it's all right. But like I said before, I remember Kirsten, who was in Limmy show, said she's fine with actress. Know that I said to her, can I call you an actress? And she's went, well, I suppose I've got to put up with her shite in her, so aye, all right. No, she said it was fine, but that was 10 years ago. Lots change in 10 years, lots change in 5 years. So, actor. Is actor masculine or neutral? It just seems fucking neutral, doesn't it? Somebody who acts. Somebody who acts, an actor. Another major issue resolved from this point on, actor. Heard that the English one that was in Frasier. There was this other actor who was meant to be her, was meant to be that character, and she said, I can't remember her name, but she auditioned and she didn't get the role, but she said, I can't remember her name. She's nobody that I think, oh, her. She might have been in something, I'm like, oh, I heard it's in that, but her face doesn't even spring to mind. English eye, and she, what was it? She said she was on something like, I don't know, Loose Women or like GMTV. I just had the feeling it was a kind of daytimey thing she was on, chatting sort of like, it was kind of, I think it was kind of brightly lit, you know, it's a wee informal chat and everything. Daytime, you know, Loose Women, This Morning, GMTV, something about that sort of thing. And she was like that. I mean, I was asked, I auditioned, but I decided to turn it down because I don't know if she said she turned it down or she voiced her complaints. She said, I just kind of made some complaints about the script. I just said, she wouldn't say that. Somebody from this part of England. It was something like that. She wouldn't really say that. Like, she disagreed with something to do with the character. That I think was specifically something to do with the Englishness. An aspect of the Englishness. Can we have this, please? And she was like that. I mean, all the best to have that got it and all that. But I wouldn't have been able to do it really. I wouldn't be able to put up with that or whatever it was. It wasn't a serious thing. It wasn't a serious thing. Like, they wanted me to like fucking degrade myself in some way or sell out in some sort of way, and I decided no issue. It was something to do with like maybe the accent or the attitude. I can't remember. But I just sensed a kind of, if I had just done, I don't know, whatever accent it was they wanted me to do, I could be fucking sitting on 15 million right now. That's your bet on. Loz, Jordan, Mike, thanks for subs. Love the chatting streams. It actually feels there's a lot of good for my own mental health. I'm glad to fucking hear it. Be a lot of chatting today. Fuck Duck. Thanks for sub. Mike, shout out to fucking you.
Oh, come on. What? Come on, Fraser. You can't be like that, Fraser.
She's like that, wasn't she? But who was the one she ends up marrying? Maybe, I don't know. Is it Niall or Niles or Niles? Dr. Crane, she calls him. That's right.
Oh, I'm not against going out for a nice meal, Niles. All right. Dr. Crane, I got to look after your dad tonight. I can't go out with your brother, Niles. You know.
Is it like that? Oh, what was the dad called? Henry Fondle, Rian, thanks for subs. You're welcome. Big shout out to everybody working from home or just at home or wherever you happen to be. Spin, here we fucking go then. One of these and a Plinko. Yes. What was the dad called? Sorry. Still looking good. Oh dear. What was the dad called? Martin.
Come on, Martin. You got to let me help you.
Help you. Manchester.
Come on, Martin. Let's get you up there.
I'm going to drop it from the left, everybody. Going to drop it for the left, number 1. Do you think it's going to land in 1, 2, 5, 0, 4? Going to drop it for the left. I'm only going to do it once.
Come on, Martin. I know I'm looking after you, but you got to flush the toilet. You can do that, can't you? Dr. Crane just looking after your father here. He's done a whoopsie in...
What was it Frank Spencer would say? Done a whoopsie in my... And the bet is on! The bet is on!
Mr. Tinkles has done a whoopsie in my berry.
What's Mr. Tinkles for? Is that fucking... What's that for? Meet the Parents or something? Drill the grass. Grebo thinks of subs. Had laser eye surgery last week and now I see clearly why everyone says you're a haggard old goblin. Unsubbing immediately. I hope they call you back in. They say we need to do a wee update, and then as they're slicing that front bit of your eye, you accidentally move your eye, and the bastard and fucking thing. I'm not going to say any more. I think I'm all right so far. Can I get in trouble for saying that? I hope when you go back, you move your eye. I mean, I don't think I can get in trouble for saying that. I've not talked about the consequences of that. I hope you move your eye, and I hope that you go, oh my god, I moved, and they go, don't worry, it's fine. We've just done it. We've done it. It's all right. Actually, the movement actually helped it. You moved it up while I was holding the blade horizontally, and I was actually going to slice down. So what you've done is amazing. You've actually helped. 3, 2, 1.
It was 5.
Come on, Martin. Dr. Crane, I'm taking your father to the fun fair. We'll get you on the horses.
What do you call the horses? What do you call the kind of merry-go-round horses thing? Is there a name for them? I feel as if it's got just carousel. Is that it? I feel as if they've got a name. You know, you get a rocking horse. No, it's not got a right as though. Last bet. Is there going to be a last bet? This isn't Friday. Well, I'll do one more, but this time I'll drop it right in the middle. Let's do one more, I'll drop it right in the middle. Right? I'm going to drop it right down the middle. One last one.
Martin. Oh, hello, Niles. You want to go for dinner? You want to go for a nice meal tonight? Hi guys, you're going for a nice meal tonight.
The bet is on, everybody, the bet is on. Remember, that is me doing an impersonation of the lassie that had to stand outside this restaurant for the whole 2 weeks that we went to Ayia Napa about 20 fucking years ago, asking people as they went by, including us, hi guys, you up for a nice meal tonight? And I think we're meant to go, yes, we are. How is that restaurant that you're standing in front of any good? Should we maybe go in there then? And she's meant to say yes. But all she had was, hi guys, you out for a nice meal tonight? But you would say, aye, thanks, as you're walking by. But she wouldn't follow up with something's €5 or €10. She wouldn't tell you that pizzas are 2 for 1 or chicken fucking, nothing about the food. Nothing about like what the drinks are cheap or cocktails or nothing. She didn't follow it up, and she was standing outside that. It was in this kind of wee street bit, a kind of square, where there was lots of restaurants, and she was standing right in the middle, and she started saying it again and again and again. And we went to a restaurant near her, and we heard her saying it to fucking every cunt going past. And eventually she got a cold, because eventually she was like that. Hi guys, out for a nice meal tonight. Right, have a nice night. Hi guys, out for a nice meal tonight. Alright. Primal Powers, Benjamin, Dan, Spears, thanks for the subs. You trying to avoid TOS reminds me of the Mr. Mulvaney character. Okay. Brilliant character. Really happy with the pilot one. Didn't like the eyebrows later on though. So let me think of the bits. Happy fucking birthday, Alzasto. Can I have a shout out for Alzasto if it's Dead by Daylight you're after? Alzasto, happy birthday, Alzasto. Absolutely love a wee nighttime Dead by Daylight fucking game. And I'll tell you something, I'm loving, what is it? Stakeout and Hyperfocus. It's like a wee game within a game. Try to hit the great skill checks. Or hide near the killer to get that stakeout to go up. I'll shut up about it, everybody. You're not interested. Here we go. Oh! How many people did that? Only 15% of the channel points were gambled on it being 1. So that means anybody who did that has multiplied their stake by 6.87. Well done. No. We've got... What is that? Was going to... Scottish fucking Widows, wasn't it? Oh, aye, there she is. Oh, was that the old one? Was this the original? She. Because I need to know before I really start looking at her face and going, can I see, you know, the eyes or something? Can I see Roger Moore there? In fact, Roger Moore does a bit. No, he's not that. He's not the side smirk. He's eyebrow. And then you had Amanda Lamb.
Times and guide its customers. Year Scottish Widows for life, pensions, and investments.
Your future together.
What's that all about? I don't get it. What age can I retire? I mean, I get this sort of thing. Okay, that's a face, isn't it? That's a pure like actor face, isn't it? Pure Shakespearean. I bet he can fucking bellow. He can be held right at the back of the fucking theatre. Toby! Type bang.
Scottish Widow.
And then what's that? That's fucking funny. So so here's people thinking about their future. Right? So she like, can I invest sustainably? Right? And she's just like that. Right? Right? And then him, he looks at her. And she does that. And then
Scottish
doesn't say anything. Scottish Widows. You just think she's gone about. She kills her husbands and she teaches people how to kill their husbands. The cloak. How can I poison my husband using like household things that's untraceable? How can I make it look like that word's coming up like that? How can I make it look like a heart attack? You know, something like that. Like, can I pretend to sort of trip up when we're at the train station, and it's one of the you know, we're at a platform. It's one of the trains that going straight through the fucking station, just like that. Can I go like that? Oh, and then fucking nudge him in front of the train? Is there a... Do the police have a kind of automatic search for the time between getting life insurance or life assurance, whatever it is, and then the person dying? Is there a kind of red flag sort of thing? If life insurance, the time between the life insurance and the death is like less than a year, does the fucking computer just goes like dot matrix rip? Nobody's too busy. You might want to have a wee look at these. That kind of thing. So how long should I leave it? Should be the words. How long should I wait? Hennessy thinks the sub. Haunted Spook and Ink Ribbon thanks to the subs and bits. Are you aware of your striking resemblance to acclaimed actor John Cazale? Are you talking about him that... You talk about fucking Fredo? Is that who that is? You talk about my forehead? Yes. Yeah, well, there's me. It's me. The only actor every film he was in was either nominated or something Oscar, something, then he died. He's only in like 5 films or something, 6 films, and every one of them, I think, was nominated for an Oscar or something, or got an Oscar. Something like that. Hennessy and Fraser Crane thinks the subs. Your hairline isn't that bad compared to some. Don't worry, I'm not worrying it. I'm just putting myself down to make yous feel better about your fucking selves, because you fucking need it more than I do. Bloodpack thinks of the bits. You're a Scottish weirdo. Scottish weirdos. Get that made. Lauren thinks the sub. Spending my birthday watching this. What is my life coming? Happy fucking birthday to you and Alzasto. Speckled Doves thinks the sub. We could have shagged on my first day in here, and we would be celebrating a 40-month-old pattered baby. Obviously, I'd have custody as you're not dad material. I know, that's not... That's a 40-month resub. That's a 40-month resub. You don't shag and then bang. That's it. There's the wane. There's the 9 months. And besides... I wouldn't be able to get anybody pregnant because my sperm's in need of some help. As I explained yesterday. Right, where am I? Framed. The abyss. How do you spell abyss? Wait a minute. What is that? Is that in space or is that in under the water? Or neither? It looks like the. Have you not got? Is it no? Fuck knows. What's that then? Get out of the way. Out of the way. Out of the way. Is that... Wait a minute. Is that helicopters? It's fucking helicopters. 2 helicopters. Just because I saw the blue, I thought it was... Is that... Is it? 2 helicopters. Let's do Terminator 2. No. April 14th, 1912. Written on a bit of wood. Scratched on a bit of wood. What would that be? Have I seen this? Why would something with that written on it have helicopters? Why would somebody be looking at something that's dead old and there's helicopters? Because things that are old exist in present days. It's called something being old, Brian. You see, things don't exist for one moment in time and then completely disintegrate. Have you ever heard of things like antiques? Right, I'm going to do this. This isn't it, right? This isn't it. But I'm going to type Cast Away. There you go. There isn't such a film called Castaway. It's 2 words. In fact, I'm going to Bastards. There you go. Is it Bastards? Titanic. You got it. Do you know what I fucking thought? See, when I saw that thing at the beginning, were they helicopters at the beginning? Or was that right at the fucking start? They were submarines. I fucking knew it. I thought they looked like kind of submarines there. What would that be then? Titanic? No, I don't remember 2 of these things going in the water. I know there's that bit at the beginning. Speaking with her. But... Right. Well, look. Here's a job. Here's a job. I could do that. Here's a job. Here's a job. I can do that.
Gives a job. Go on, gives it. Gives a go, go on. I could do that. You don't have to walk straight, I can walk straight. Go on, gives a job. Go on, gives a go. I can put this up as well.
I didn't watch that. I was too young to get it. But it was meant to be Boys from the Black stuff. I don't know if it was a series with individual stories. It was a whole kind of Thatcher's Britain sort of fucking how hard it was trying to get a fucking job and all that. The cunt's fucking. I think Yours or Hughes was in what? Bit my fucking inside again. Was in one. That character was called Yours or Hughes. Individual stories but linked. Aye. There we are. Oh, what's this then? Is that Matt Damon? Matt Damon and what's up with the ginger hair again? I keep getting mixed up between the 2 with the ginger hair. 3 with the ginger hair. 4 with the ginger hair actually. No, but there's 2. There's 2 women with ginger hair that you might get mixed up with, and another 2 with ginger hair you might get mixed up with, but you don't get all 4 mixed up. I know that's no Matt Damon, that's a wee giggle. Jessica Chastain, aye. And Amy Adams, right, wait a minute. Jessica Chastain, yes. No, there's more though. No. No. Aye, her, Jessica Chastain and Bryce Dallas Howard. Yep. Yes. Right. Funny thing is, when you actually look at pictures, you're like, what am I fucking on about? And Amy Adams, Amy Adams and Isla Fisher, that's right, because her name's Isla Fisher. Because she's Scottish. of Scottish descent. There you are. Isla. Scottish name, isn't it? Isla. Nothing alike. Nothing alike. Alright. So if you have never seen them before, and if they had the same hairstyle, let's see, like there, right? She quickly runs into a bank and robs it and runs out. Right? And you run out, and you spot her. First thing you do is, her there! We go! She'd have to be wearing the exact same clothes, hair in the same, side pattern like that. You'd have to know have seen the colour eyes. Is it really just the colour of the fucking hair? Is that it? No, wait. Jawline, kind of similar. Into the nose, maybe. Shape of the brow, but everybody's brow's kind of like that. Hairline, run about the same. Come on. Just a quick glance. Briefest of glances. Again, happy birthday to Alzasto. And a big shout out to anybody who is ginger that is celebrating their birthday today. Quinn Adam and Richard Osmond, thanks to subs. Glasgow band, Camera Obscura. Lloyd, I'm Ready to Be Heartbroken is a bit like Cole. I know. I've not heard that song, but aye, it's a shame. I'm sure Camera Obscura will, in solidarity with me, distance themselves from Lloyd Cole and never play that song again. Maybe change it. I know he had a song called something like Ready to Be Heartbroken or something like that. I've never heard it, but I think that's one of his 3 songs that he's got. So they could change that for Lloyd to Craig. Should make sense. Nigel Riley, thanks for subs. I'm glad to hear it. App Stalking, thanks to £3. Your recent defence of James Corden is inexcusable. You soon forgot his traffic humping performance. That's entertainment. And your siding with Harry Styles equally damning. Forgot your roots. I'm not siding with Harry Styles. I'm just saying that Chris Pine comes across as a wee bit of a wank. That's all. Jen, thanks for the sub. Thank you very much. You're very welcome. RG Cut, thanks for the bits. The hurdle segment would be better if there was some gambling attached to it. Chat needs extra fix to aid the addiction. I'll maybe do it tomorrow. Kevin, thanks for the sub. I could look into it tomorrow. I don't. Harry Styles actually addressed the thing. He did some Madison Square Garden, like his own tour, I think, and he did recommenced his tour or something. And last night he said something like, "It's good to be back. Oh, I was over in Vienna spitting on Chris Pine." That's it. Apparently, that's all he said. So he just acknowledged that it's been talked about. He didn't add to it. He didn't sort of go. No, obviously, joking aside, obviously I didn't spit. What happened, and I spoke to Chris after it, is that he happened to look at his specs at about the time that he something. Everybody, let me just play you my cover version of Creep that I was working on, and I'm just going to leave it here. There's more I could do it, but I'm just going to fucking leave it. Dan Bonsi, thanks for the sub. Could you tell my dog Kobe what a lovely good boy he is? Who's a good boy? Should make sense. Thanks for the sub. Thanks again. Who's a good boy? Where am I? Here it is. That's it. I just do the same sort of stuff I've been doing, which is I get a wee tune that goes like da 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 da, but I just put some wee octave duns like before it, so it's like da 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 da, you know, da 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 da, you know, kind of. There it is. Here. And I'll break it down. I was going to do Mary. I was going to fuck about with that melody a wee bit more. The instrument, you know, make it do me. I was going to do the note longer, and make some other wee bleeps. And then this sort of bit here, this kind of nothing bit like this. Listen here. You know, do something. I had wee chords I was going to put in. I just thought, just leave it. I've been fucking about this for far too long. And then I was going to kind of make it into a complete fucking joke, like, because I thought, what can I put a wee voice in somewhere? And I'm not going to do this, but I was thinking about maybe putting in because it's creep and weirdo. And I'm a creep. And then for that wee bit, have Sid James for the Carry On films go, because he's a bit of a creep, isn't he? And then for that weirdo bit, like that. Nothing here because this happens. Right? And then listen, what the hell am I doing here? And I can have a, you know, kind of record scratch. And then maybe I'll, you know, as if I kind of, what am I doing here? Oh no! Like the record scratch, because everybody's like, who's this cunt? Who's this? Who's this that's came in? I don't belong here. And then maybe I kind of, you know, I kind of, oh dear. I don't know. Not overthinking it. Rubblecops, it's a wee bit of a joke. I was thinking about putting in for a giggle, but I said I'm not going to do it. If you heard me, what you should do is overthink for fucking underthinking to just thinking. I said I wasn't going to do it. More stuff. Thanks for the bits. Please do the whole creep track. Get to fuck. Honestly, see just doing this wee bit and thinking about, is that wee bit boring? And does that sound a bit too squeaky? Should I put a wee LFO on it so it sort of changes through time? There's just so much. See, because I'm not singing. Remember, see with songs, it's the same fucking tune. The verses are pretty much all the same tune, same chorus, but by changing the words, it keeps your interest. If it's the exact same fucking words, if you had a song, any pop song, and you got the verse and the chorus, and then we go back to the verses again, same tune, same instruments, maybe with one extra wee instrument put on, and it's the exact same words, you'd be like, oh, is this just a loop? So because that's a tune, you have to do something more, because it isn't just because there's no words to kind of make it different next time it comes round. Stupidly epic, Low Trees, Dan Bonsey, Lee Hunter thinks the subs. It's a very special birthday indeed. My wonderful wife, a ginger, just birthed a beautiful set of triplets this blessed day, and we're naming all three Brian in your honour. That's amazing. Luca thinks the sub. Definitely the full version of Radiohead. Tweet about it. 10:30 will be raging. Aye. Actually, do you know what I was going to do? 10:30 James did made up a Radiohead song using all these computers and hard drives and buzzings and printers and all mechanical sounds. Jacko thinks the £3. Play a fucking game, you old daft bastard. I'll play your game, and then we'll see who's the bastard. And I was originally thinking, what was it? I was actually thinking about doing no alarms, no surprises, or whatever it's called, with kind of alarm sounds, synths doing alarm sounds like, and kind of like bleeping all over the place, but it all goes, so it kind of harmonises in a way. It's not just I do the tune for fucking no alarms and no surprises, and then I put sirens on. I mean, it all kind of sounds, I don't know, quite bleepy, but I thought the length of time it would take me to do that for it to sound alright, even in a jokey sort of way. And then I thought, is this not sounding like a song made up with bleepy and mechanical sounds? What fucking James did with actual mechanical things? No. Meatbin and RMG thanks the subs. Did you see Harry Styles' address to Chris Spine? Chris Spine? Chris Spine? Spitgate. I didn't see that. No, what's that then? What's that? So to break it down for you, for the simple, the tracks that I've got here, very briefly break it down for you before I move on to something else. So all it is, right, it's your kick. 808 kick, snare. And the melody is this. What have I got? Hold on, take that chorus off. Take that EQ off, echo off. Take reverb off, saturator off. Chord off. So it's that. It's a square wave. And I've got an LFO there that affects the, what is it again? The pulse width. Pulse width, with an LFO, where a square wave makes it sound kind of like more computery or less. Makes it sound more tinny in a way. If I take that off. If I just loop this one bit, and I just keep... This is me changing the pulse width. That's at 100%. That's at 0. So I've put it between the two, it's like this. It's like that. So I've got a wee LFO on it that is kind of affecting that a wee bit. Don't know how much you're actually hearing it. This is Ableton Live 11, maybe. So it's that. Right. And then I put a chord on it, which basically this chord thing you can automatically add a note, the same note, but an octave down, an octave up, and 2 octaves up. So it's like this. One octave down, 2 octaves up. So it's that saturator on, reverb, echo, and then an EQ to take away some of the bass. And then other thing is the bass. Square wave and a sine wave, it's done. It's quite straightforward. Wee chorus on it. Have I got a thing on that? No. And I've got a wee these things. You know, it goes da, 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 da. And then I thought, like, instead of da, 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 I thought I'll do a kind of Giorgio Moroder, I Feel Love sort of left and right thing, like. And I'm just doing up with the auto pan. If I take auto pan off, it's just that. And I did that. So it goes left and right, 16th notes. Doesn't need to be sidechained. Got no interest in sidechaining that. And then I've got this wee, what's this? Same thing, but just fucking about with the cut-off frequency of that. There. Where's the thingy? Analog. What is it? See it there? Take the echo off. Reverb off. Chorus off. Saturator off. Chord off. Put it all together, and I think it's like a different kind of echo settings. That's kind of different echo settings for that and the other one. So I think all in, it gives it a whole stuff in the left and the right, and left and the right, and left and the right, sort of bouncing. Get a wee feeling that something's going on. What's it like without the wee melody? What's that? Take that bleak away. What I wanted to do, I started off with all these presets and stuff like that, and then I just thought, I'd really like starting off with like a wee saw wave, a wee sawtooth wave, or a wee square wave, and then making it simple and fucking about with the cut off frequency. Like if hold on, I'll take that. I'm going to move on for this. if I just clear that for a wee second, clear it. What is it? Like just start my wee square wave or a wee saw wave, and just seeing what you can do with it, like a wee saturator, an echo, EQing it, or putting a chorus on it, or adding more notes up an octave and down, and seeing what it does, as opposed to going through fucking presets or some fucking FM synth shit you haven't got a clue what you're doing. Something simple, that kind of erasure and like audible kind of sounding. Like if I fuck about the cutoff frequency there. Love it. I just love all that bleeping. I love bleepy stuff. So I'm happy with that. I could a bit of what's that fantastic one says? A bit of play with the melody needed. I think. All right. Well, all the best with that. You fly with it. You take what I've started and you fly with it. On you go. Take what I've started and fly with it. Beneath the headphones, Nasquat Rodden Gamsey, thanks to subs. No idea why the mobile app says I've just subbed now when I did this 2 weeks ago. And you go, thank you very fucking much. Maybe it's the wee reminder thing or something. Mr. Big Hunt and Liz Can Voice Meat Bin. Thanks for the subs. But it was see, try to do something that I think sounds kind of nice in some sort of way. It's draining. I prefer stuff that's a bit of a joke. I like stuff that's kind of a bit of a joke, like Creep, done in a nice wee sort of bleepy way, like that is a kind of bit of a joke. But I mean, I like stuff that's Johnston's Gymnasium, that kind of thing. So what now then? What now for today? Rodeo Clown thinks the sub. What else is there for us to do? Orient Express. Sislaw thinks the sub. Still can't decide what I hate more, seeing those fucking ads or knowing I've given you money. Thank you very much. Don't worry about the money. It's all getting passed straight on to Bobby. Or every penny. Whippy thinks the sub. Alright, Brian, very good. Don't bribe me, thank you. Right, so now let's get round to something we've not done for quite a while. Fuck it, how many times you gonna offer me this fucking video? Bobby, I was just thinking about you. Because Bobby was out and I left the window open. Hello Bobby, come here. I was just thinking about you. Come here, you. What are you doing? Come here. Come here, Bobby. Come on. Come here, you. Why not, Bobby? Is that you just in after being out? That you in your house now? Maka thanks for the sub. Kyle, thanks for the sub. Is that you in now, Bobby? That's her in now. Quintessentially British TikToks. What is it, Bobby? Let me just see if she wants food.
I'm a professional streamer.
It's got dreamies. That's what got dreamies. Got dreamies. That'll be her for the day then. That's that. That's all. That's all. Okay. Okay. Oh, subs. Classic jester. Classic jester. Look at that. Classic jester. People demanded that everybody, I wasn't going to play it. People said, get Freddie on. Demanded it. Viewers, I'm hemorrhaging viewers, but it was worth it. It was worth it. Us jesters have got to stick together and support each other. Is it still alive? No. Long line of jesters. We're all connected. It's not just like bloodlines and shit like that. It's not just like, say, I'm connected to my mum and dad. It's actual cultural things and ways of life and occupations and personality types that connect us almost more than bloodlines and things like that. When I look at him, I'm connected in an almost telepathic kind of supernatural sort of way. He's kind of it's out there. You just know. Connected to that lineage of jesters. When I read about these jesters of the past, famous medieval jesters. Better fucking bastards, man. Oh. You what? Anonymous German 16th century. Large head of a jester. Do the thing you do. Do the funny thing you do. Bravo! I know that was German, but There you go. Jester's, where is it? Jester's privilege. There you are. Jester's privilege is the ability and right of a jester to talk and mock freely without being punished. As an acknowledgement of this right, the court jested symbols denote their status and protection under the fucking law! Under the law! The crown, cap and bells, and sceptre, mirror, or whatever that is, or the kind of stick thing, mirroring the royal crown and sceptre wielded by a monarch. Right. Where is it? Jesters could also give bad news to the king that no one else would dare deliver. When the French fleet was destroyed at the Battle of whatever that is by the English, Philip VI's jester told him that English sailors don't even have the guts to jump into the water like our brave French. That was risky, that one. That was risky, that one. What was that? You think that's fucking fun? I'm just joking. I'm joking with you. That's it. That's it. The jester. The jester. Remember Timothy Claypole? You just want to remember that cunt. I never watched that fucking thing. What was it? What was the name of the bastard thing? Rent-A-Ghost. What was Rent-A-Ghost all about? There he is, look. I knew a cunt in my college that looked like him. Oh, it's a 1980s children's programme called Rent-A-Ghost. And there would be this in it.
Now we got a parking ticket. You should have waited in the car.
I can't even. I watched it. Come on. But I got no fucking idea what it was about. Christopher Biggins there.
Oh, Mr. Claypole, darling.
Into your good deed, clothes. I got a job for you. Here, take this to Mama.
It's like watching a play, you know, a play like some sort of cheap sort of school fucking, you know, a thing that comes to schools, and you're like, it's gone too fast. It's gone too fast. It's like Allo Allo. At least with Allo Allo, I watched it. I still didn't know what the fuck was going on in Allo Allo, really. The whole premise I didn't get. Nazis. France. That was it. I didn't really get it. I didn't really know what was really going on. She comes in and says, listen very carefully. I will say this only once, and everybody laughs. And did his wife not always go? Did Rennie's wife not always go like that? I have a cunning plan. Pre-Baldric. Did she not say things like that? Tenko was great. I remember Tenko. I didn't know what was going on in Tenko. I'd watch it. It was nighttime, wasn't it? Was it set in a female prisoner of war camp in Japan? Second World War? Tenko was so depressing. Tenko was fucking grim. I can't remember how grim it was. It wasn't a comedy, by the way. Rushton, thanks for the sub. I could only dream that my hairline is like yours when I'm your age, Limmy. I'm 25 and it's not looking good for me. Listen, it's actually better to lose it early. It's looking very good. Connicron, thanks for the sub. Hello, Limmy, I'm getting married on Monday. Do you have any advice for a happy married life? Well, I've never been married, so I couldn't advise you, but I would say that love, marriage, like wind between yous. No farting. Islands, stream, river between yous, separate. So drink together, but not from the same cup. Macca and McCleary. Limmy fan. Thanks for it. Thank you very fucking much. Lee Hunter, thanks for the bits. All that disingenuous laughter makes me think we could use some honesty. Don't. Let's not do the greatest hits. Oh, fucking dying to get it on, man. I might just move on. Right, let's see. Right. There you go. Johnny Greenwood. Johnny Greenwood there from Radiohead has reacted to this and said, "This is my creep cover. There's still no emoji to express my very complicated emotional reaction to this." Aye, there is. He means that, doesn't he? He means that. Guy Fawkes, Halloween. Everybody look for. What the fuck was Rent a Ghost?
Down. It's the other way.
This is fucking series 6, episode 4. We're six fucking series in. Rent a Ghost, hold on. Rent a Ghost, first episode. Don't worry, we're not just going to sit here and watch it. Series fucking 9. Oh.
It had a pretty sparkly signature.
Leader of a cast of ghosts available for hire.
Pardon me, sir.
Oh, right, that's what it was about. It was a...
To the advertisement in the Ghosts...
Right. It was about... Oh, look. Oh, yeah, cunt. What? He died in fucking 87? Timothy fucking Claypole died in 87? So he died, like, right in the fucking middle of it. You know, not like 90s, like, say, 10 years after it. Obviously, you'll be like, who? What? What is this? Wait a minute, why is that? Why is that floating out? What is... For fuck's sake. Oh dear. Oh, you cunt. Oh, you fucking bastard. Right. Rent a Ghost. Premise. Premise, please. Right. The show's plot centred on the antics of a number of ghosts who worked for a firm called Rent a Ghost, which hired out the spirits for various tasks. That sounds good, doesn't it? That sounds alright. The firm is originally run by Fred Mumford, a recently deceased loser who feels he can find work for ghosts whose lives were as unsuccessful as his. There you are. Sounds alright. Sounds alright. Have you ever seen... I remember seeing this in the telly. It was like... One of these things, I didn't see it at the time, but I think it was like a 70s thing or 60s thing. Randall and Hopkirk deceased. Oh, they did. That's right. They did a fucking remake. Two police or detectives or something. One of them dies. One of them's dead. He comes back as a fucking ghost to help. Loki Doll, thanks for the sub. Lovely to be here. Glad to hear it. Does the hero thinks the sub? Use this to tip the ferryman. The ferryman. And I'm the ferryman. Ghastly Edward. Gmail thanks for subs. Thanks again. Is there anything... Was there any good... Was there any telly stuff for the 70s or 80s that was good? There were moments, there were bits and kind of stories in Fawlty Towers that was good. But you could watch Fawlty Towers and go... And I've watched Fawlty Towers and went... I forgot how just how shite this bit was or that bit was. Steptone's Son was fucking 60s, was it not? Blackadder. You know what you should do? I think people should rewatch, including doing it with my stuff, rewatch what you think you're into. What you think you liked. Every 10 years. Kind of like, see old folk, if they got to reset their driving test, do you get to a certain age you've got to reset your driving test, or is that something that was proposed? Surely no, they would all fucking fail, wouldn't they? Not in the UK. Somewhere. Like every 10 years. Every 10 years. You go like that. Oh, one of my favourite programmes. Oh, I used to love watching Rent-A-Ghost or something like that. Nobody can take away the fact that at that time you did like it. Nobody can take that away. But if you got it in your mind, it is good. It still is good. Every 10 years, once the 10 years is up, kind of like a passport, you must watch. You must watch it again. And then you can go like that. Fucking shite. Shite. Lord Labourer. Gordo. Thanks for the subs. Jukebox Jury. I never watched that. The Fallen Rise of Reginald Perrin. That's it. That seems a bit kind of clever for their days. There's a guy that has a kind of bit of a breakdown and then decides, I'm going to make a company called, what was the company called? Not Trash, something like Scum, or I don't know. A company called something, Grot, and he sells fucking pish, crap stuff, deliberately. But it really takes off. Like he goes walking into the sea or something like that, presumed deed by other people, and then changes his identity or something like that, and then comes back. But I never watched it. That guy was always kind of funny, wasn't he? That's my impression of him. I liked the British Empire. I remember watching that at the time. I liked it. He was a fucking dick in it. Leonard Rossiter. Ball mine. Good label, man. Brawn and bread. Can't understand what they're saying. I can't understand what fucking any cunt is saying anywhere on the telly. I'm sure I speak for a lot of people. Some people say it's to do with mixing. Some people say, oh, they take surround sound and then just sort of like put it into fucking stereo, but they don't do the proper mixing. I can't make it. Plus, my ears are fucked. My ears have my hearing's always been a wee bit fucking shite, but just I think using earphones and all that, a lot of people doing that kind of affects you, and you want it louder and louder and louder, and then you can't hear what the fuck's on the telly. Subtitles on. Don't know what the fuck anybody's saying. Just don't know what the fuck anybody's saying. I was watching Breaking Bad again and that kind of thing. Subtitles for the fucking lot of it. Honestly, miss about. Just feels like fucking 3/4. What were we watching? We stuck something on the other day. I don't know if it was like fucking. What did we watch the other day? What did we start watching? The Capture. Second series of The Capture. We watched the first series and we quite liked it. It was alright. It was alright. Started watching the second series. And this wasn't a hearing thing, mind you. But we were just like, yeah, it's fucking off, man. Honestly, see about 15 minutes in. Well, we're just like this. It wasn't anything to do with change the subject, but just like this is shit. I don't like the acting they're in. Everybody's why is everybody shite at acting in this? No offence to anybody who was acting in it. If you're an actor in the new series of the Capture on the iPlayer, I don't mean you, I mean everybody else. Just you watch something with dead good acting, and then you watch something that hasn't, or it's a different style of acting, and you can't bear it. Ronick, Lord Labourer, thanks for subs and bits. Drucifer, thanks for the sub. Thanks to Spiderbean for Guff. Guff. Don't clip that. Guff, it's a fart. Sub gift. I'm not going to live this down. Should we make this a moment? Could we make this a moment, please? Could a mod day /moment? That was a really, really good one. Not just clipped, a moment. You get 6 moments per month, I think. So in case you're like, what is a moment? Basically, it's a clip, but all the people who were here for that clip to see that moment that was clipped get a wee symbol next to their name that they were here for a moment. It'll be, as I've said before, we're getting binned in about 3 weeks probably, like with everything else. Thrace and Votur, thanks to subs. Lurky Wave. Hello to all the lurkers. Lurkers, you are the backbone of this community. You're the backbone. I don't get when streamers say that. I get understood. This is what I understand. See anybody, obviously I do this professionally. Use subscribe and tip or bits, or maybe you don't. It does it. Thank you very much. I very much appreciate it and all that, right? But I do this professionally. And other people who do it professionally or want it, want some sort of part-time or part-time money or something like that. Obviously, you're going to appreciate people who do that, but they don't necessarily need to speak. So it's not like, you must speak. So just being here and watching is good, but this kind of thing about lurkers are the backbone of a community. What does that mean? By the way, big shout out to everybody who has got me on in the background and while they're working away or while they're doing whatever it is they do. Big shout out to all you lurkers who like to just watch, don't fancy chatting because you're thinking, I'm alright with you, Limmy, but I hate these other people in the chat. Really don't like them. They actually put me off you. Kind of like Pink Floyd or The Doors. Some of the cunts that used to be into Pink Floyd put me off Pink Floyd. Robbie, thanks for the sub. Say hello to my Microsoft Teams call at work. Hello to your team. Robbie here works very, very hard. So they're getting rid of hosting. Everybody, I'm a Twitch stand-up comedian. So, Twitch are getting rid of hosting. You seen this? You guys seen this? You guys seen this, right? Yeah, Twitch, yeah? Twitch, right? Yeah? Getting rid of hosting, right? Yeah? It's funny they're doing it because, after that, to be serious, it's something. I don't know, the whole thing kind of reminds me of Edward Hanrahan. Don't know. Well, this cancelling of this and cancelling of that reminds me of Davy Hanrahan. Kind of reminds me of Davy Henry, and then like the fucking cunt there with the cunts with the music, you know, the bridum, they do a wee bit of that, and you got like fucking David Letterman, you got the bald cunt there going like, yeah, that's like that, yeah, that kind of like they adjust the mic and they chip in with the other wee bit. But they're getting rid of hosting. Delaverbs, and likewise, thanks to subs. Skiffy, thanks for being a fucking backbone, thanks to sub. Lurkin, but also making sure that Uncle Jeff pays his fucking dues. Listen, see if you're no into typing in the chat. That's good. That means it doesn't get as cluttered. So thank you for lurking. It's just the backbone thing I don't get. The backbone. Either getting rid of hosting. Hosting, in case you don't know how Twitch works and all that. The way it used to work was I used to have people on an auto host list. So if you went onto my channel and I wasn't here, you would see another person streaming in my place, like the full screen fucking thing. You'd have to do a wee click through a wee carousel thing and then see, while I'm not here, you might want to check out this person. They're just there. And I think the only problem was, see if you then typed in the chat, that would be my chat. You'd have to click on them somewhere and then you actually go to their stream. Something like that, I think. And then they took that away, so auto hosting wasn't that anymore. But it was just a kind of, you had to click through some carousel thing. And now they're getting rid of hosting altogether. So it would be, what would it be? Like sometimes, see if I'm on at night and I'm playing Dead by Daylight and I'm playing it with Alzasto, right? So I'm not streaming he is. I might go to my channel and type /host Alzasto. So if you go to my channel, if you happen to come to YouTube onto my channel, I'm not there, but you see Alzasto instead. I'm assuming that's how it fucking looks on mobile. I don't know if it's changed again. Come October, they're getting rid of that. And now it's just going to be, what is it? Recommended channels. So you go into somebody's stream, that streamer isn't there, but it will say below it, this streamer recommends some of these other people. So more and more it's getting kind of shite for kind of getting discovered if you're a kind of smaller streamer and stuff like that. And I've been seeing these threads. I've got to fucking watch my feet. See the 10 socket adapter thing I've got down there. It's got an on-off switch. It's got a wee light. If I accidentally tap out my fucking toe, everything goes off. Computer, camera, fucking everything. Little Wilfer thinks to sub. I should get a wee, like a cap. You know what I should do? Get a cap for like a bottle and sellotape it at it so that it kind of guards. You know, like a fucking nuclear button or something. You know, kind of, you got to flip up the fucking thing and then press it. Little Wilfer, thanks to the sub. You're welcome. Mark, thanks to the bits. Really enjoying your autobiography so far, which arrives on Tuesday. Let's Hear It for the Boys is the perfect tune to have booted that wee lassie to. In case you're wondering, I was a wee boy and it was a lassie at primary 6, I think we both were. I said this all day, in Millport in the arcade, and I think she put her arms around us from behind and said, come on, please. Wanted me to get off her, basically kiss her. She was in my class in school. And I was like, kicked her shin because I was fucking terrified. And I remember Let's Hear It for the Boys was playing by Denise. Primary 6. Primary 6. No 6. Primary 6. Which would have been 10, maybe. Fucking horrible. Horrible. You're such an L7. Oh, a square. Horrible. Let's hear it for the boy. Let's get. And it's horrible because it's as if. Come on. Come on. Footloose was out at that time. Oh. I know I try and do all this self-diagnosis kind of autism sort of stuff or neurodivergent stuff, but I'm definitely something. And I don't know what it is. I've not been diagnosed with it or anything like that. Definitely fucking something. So basically, the way I reacted, I think a lot of people would have reacted in that way anyway, but just kind of, fuck. You know, I wasn't this sort of person. Don't fucking touch me. Nobody touch me. I'm no like that. I'm all right with all that. It's just that. I just didn't know what the fuck was going on. It was just all fucking weird. I was only fucking 10. That's a left back. So that hosting thing, I was seeing these threads, streamers try to give other streamers advice. Twitch have made it clear that it's a service and not a platform. I was like, what is that? And I found out, well, basically, they're not trying to punt themselves as a place to keep all your content, store all your content here, all your videos and VODs and all the rest of it, and you'll grow here and all the rest of it. It's just a service. You come on here, you stream, and we will put it out to the people. That's it. Once you press stop, goodbye. That's it, kind of thing. As opposed to YouTube, which is fucking all this. That one looks particularly fucking miserable, that, doesn't it?
It was 1954. I did my very first professional job in Preston at the old Hippodrome Theatre, which has long since disappeared. I think it's...
Hippodrome Theatre. And you get... I saw some streamers saying things like that. One streamer had this thread saying, you need to diversify your... I don't know, your content or where you're... using certain words, I can't remember what they were. Basically, you've got to be out there. Bonds. Diversify, have some investments to live that time. Benjani, thanks to sub. Thanks again. TikTok, YouTube. No streaming to them, but putting your stuff on them. You need to be on. And remember, tell a story. It isn't enough to just put a video. You've got to tell a story. Reddit's good for that, they said. Tell us. I'm like, Reddit? What do you mean? I was reading it. I'm in a fortunate position. I don't have to worry about that that much. I don't have to think about that much. But it's like people who are maybe 5 viewers, 10 viewers, or 15 or something like that. How'd you get up? How'd you get fucking noticed? And talking about posting to Reddit, telling a story about a video, this just sounds like a big fucking lot of work. I'm going to go into, right, so a day my stream, I've got 5 viewers or 10 viewers because I've just started or I have been doing it for a while, but why should I be noticed more than this one and that 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 one? So everybody's just hovering about 5, 10 viewers fucking constantly. So you go, right, I need to put a clip that happened somewhere and hope that people like it. There's a wee funny fucking moment. And they go, who's this cunt? And they go and check that person out. But the Reddit thing, I was like, what do you mean that's fucking story? Post onto Reddit, go, playing the game and then this happened. Something like that. It just sounds fucking work when they guaranteed chance of something happening. I prefer. I was tweeting about it last night, and I was thinking, oh, I'm pure lazy, I'm pure fucking work shy, but I'm no. these days because I just don't like all the, obviously, why would you put yourself through all the fucking pressure? But, you know, I did my podcast, which is like fucking 12 weeks daily, and all my video stuff, my interactive bits and pieces, and then all the telly stuff and all the rest of it. I have to remind myself, I'm no lazy, but I certainly fucking hate doing stuff I don't want to do. I only like doing stuff I like doing. If it's something I don't like, I fucking hate it. Like, it's just like the energy just leaves me, just like that. I know nobody likes doing stuff, but I know people, I have met people who are able to do things that they don't want to do. And they can do it chilled out. Like Donnie that I used to work with. Donnie could just fucking get you through anything. Just you know, it's fucking it's some sort of all-nighter or just some sort of fucking grinding away trying to do something. He'd no complaints. You'd never hear from him saying, oh, can I be fucked with this or something like that, or he might say it for a bit of a joke. And then I'm the sort of person full of fucking moans, full of moaning, like just God. And I'm like having to take a day off, go for a fucking cycle or go and get a drink or something. But he's fucking, he just get on with it. He just get on with it. Honestly, you would think. You would think it's quite a common thing for people to hate doing things they don't like. Until you meet people who are able to do things they don't like. They don't particularly pure enjoy it, but they don't hate it. Anyway, I was just thinking about, no, I did do things like that when I was younger. I'm going to make a podcast and I'm going to try and get noticed, and I'm going to make it like fucking 80 odd episodes, and I'm going to do all that. But I enjoyed doing that. I enjoyed making things up and being on a mission, and I've got these ideas, and I felt compelled to fucking make it, as well as wanting to make it to see if I can get some sort of career. But see, for this other stuff, it's like you're streaming to like 10 viewers, let's say, right, and maybe nobody's chatting, and you're like, oh, fuck, so you've not really got any cunt to talk to, maybe. And then you have to make clips and then stick them on TikTok and then stick them on fucking YouTube and go into Reddit. You've got to, and that's on top of the time. That's on top of the time streaming. 80 episodes of you moaning House of Fraser on top of my podcast, which is like sketches, Jacqueline McCarthy. You don't even know what you're talking about. Do you know what I'm talking about, House of Fraser? Do you think I'm talking about I might do a podcast at some point in the future? I'm talking to people. Do you even fucking say they can't know what I'm fucking talking about? Cunts look like this, you want to just smash their face in, didn't they? Didn't you? Sorry. Doghouse, thanks for the sub. I'm telling you now, I've almost been sub for 27 months. Thank you very fucking much. You have been sub for 27 months. The second you begin your first sub, that's you subbed. So 27 means 27. If you know what I mean. 27th. No, that's not true. I'm talking shite. Months. I'm talking pish. Paul Scott, thanks for the sub. Just moved in with my girlfriend of 5 years. Any tips on living with your partner? Drink together, but not from the same cup. No, I don't want that. I want the one that... it is. No, I want the one you actually got to buy. The picture. Who was it again? KJD78. Thanks for sub watching from a Royal Mail. picket line up the workers fucking well. I don't know the ins and outs of it, but all the best for your picket line and shouting scab and all the rest of it. Get in. Get in. Dick of Cosmos, thanks for the sub. Do you drink diluting juice? I've not had it for ages. My favourite, if you call it squash, please take a dive and head it. Of course I don't call it that. I call it diluting juice. I might feel a bit fancy and call it cordial. Just moved in. Paul says, just moved in with my partner of 5 years. Any tips on living with your partner? Yes. Love one another, but make not a bond of love. Let it rather be a moving sea between the shores of your souls. Fill each other's cup, but drink not from one cup. Now, look, and stand together, yet not too near together, for the pillars of the temple stand apart. And the oak tree and the cypress grow not in each other's shadow. So, get one of these. What's it called? Is it Aye, get them. Get them for the house. That kind of thing. Get that for the house. Like Cudgus thinks to the bits. That was who on Marriage? That was Khalil Gibran, I think is how you say his name, in the book called The Prophet. It was written, I don't know, 1950s or something like that. Maybe. G-Milk thinks to 200 bits. If you were in a truss... Limmy, Maggie... I don't know what that is. I don't want to answer that. I don't want to answer that. I'm going to answer that. I'm not going to answer that. So, I just feels like a lot of fucking hard work. If I was just starting, if I was like right at 10 viewers or something, I go like, how do I think I would try and orchestrate something, or I would try and do like a... You know, like play a game that's got a certain bit that's got a good chance of something happening. I mean, it's all kind of fucked. I mean, I stopped kind of auto-hosting and doing all that sort of stuff a while ago, but it's got that wine now that even if I was doing it or wanted to do it, I wouldn't be able to. I can raid people, but I can't wouldn't be able to auto-host. You could do the recommended channels thing. So, you started low in Justin TV days. Even back then, it was still maybe like a couple of hundred, maybe. Stream team is a must now. Limit. I don't want to get involved with people. I don't mean it in a bad way. I've explained my reasons. I don't want to be involved with other human beings. Other human beings are trouble. Trexel, thanks for the sub. Other human beings are trouble. Trouble. No everybody, but I just don't want any long-term or mid-term or even short-term connections with people. Nothing regular. I like it. I really didn't like that stream. I had plans for the stream team sort of stuff, but just eventually there'll be people who want in the team. You don't let them in, and then you start feeling like a fucking dickhead and all these sorts of things. I don't know. I just got wee feelings sometimes that, like, if you're in my position, you can start to get a bit fucking paranoid. You can start to get a bit paranoid about why. And I tweeted about it in a kind of jokey sort of way the other day, like, if you're ever worried or wondering if the people around you are only around you because they want something for you, or they've got something to gain, then make sure that they know that they've got nothing to gain. Never do anything for anybody. I was just sort of generalising in a kind of funny dickhead sort of way, but just things like imagine there's people coming in here, imagine there's streamers coming in here, right? And they're in here and they're sort of being chatty and things like that, right? And imagine I was still like raiding like regular sort of people, like people that I kind of was familiar with. Oh, right, there's somebody there. Right, we're going to raid them again. Right, we're going to raid them again or something like that. People I'm kind of familiar with. Know what I'm doing now, which is raiding a new person every time. But I'm raiding the same sort of people again and again. I would start to, and I've got reason to think this, fucking bastards, man. You bastards fucking got me. Queen isn't dead. The Queen isn't dead. You got me. Might be. I might be. I might be dead. There might be a 3-second delay and I've dropped dead. Queen died 1 minute ago. What the fuck is this? Statement? What's this? "1 minute ago, a statement from Buckingham Palace. Following further evaluation this morning, the Queen's doctors are concerned for Her Majesty's health and have recommended she remain under medical supervision." Yeah. No heavy topics, please. No heavy topics. Louis, thanks for the sub. What you are doing is amazing. Thank you very much. Milligans and Camera, thanks for the subs. I got back from holiday today and I can see you have introduced a new bet. It's shite. Bring back cards, you foreskin. How long have you been... How long have you been on holiday for? Are you talking about the Plinko thing? I've been doing that for a couple of days, but cards haven't been here for fucking 3 months. By holiday, do you mean coma? Disco Shuffle and Lord Labour thinks the subs are bits. Can I get a scouse to get to college for my... Can I get a scouse get to college for my daughter? You want me to say get to college in a scouse accent? Hey, get to college. Ah, kids. Hey, soft lad. Get to college. You div. What do you think about that then? If it's like, right, people, other streamers that I go, right, there's that one again right there, that you start to get, and I got, like I said, I got a reason to sort of think this, you start to get a bit paranoid about, or a wee bit, no para, no, that you don't feel that people are out to fucking get you, but you start to get a wee bit of feeling of, I get a bit of feeling of, are they only here, or only in, say, in my Discord, or only here in the chat, or hang about, because they think, I don't know, they try to kind of bottle me up in some sort of way. I don't mean I go, why is a streamer in my chat? The only reason must be because they're after something. No, I don't think that, but just I just noticed I was doing that and raiding and hosting, and then I stopped the stream team, stopped the raid, and stopped the auto host, stopped all that, and then a few names started vanished, didn't come in anymore. And then I did think to myself, is that connected, or is it because lockdown's finished and people going back to work and all the rest of it, and I don't stream at night anymore and all that? But it sort of fucks with your head a wee bit. You're just like, was that what that was? People come in, I'm trying to get partner, so you raid and you raid and you raid to get partner, you don't see them. Not as simple as that, you'd never see them again. The second to get that tick, you'd never see them again. Nothing like that, but I just wee things you're like, I don't know. So almost as the fact is, alt host isn't happening anymore. I stopped the stream team for various reasons and all the rest of it. It feels more comfortable from my point of view, and maybe for others fucking streamers' points of view, in case they're thinking, fucking, I don't like being around this fucking paranoid wreck of a fucking man. Every cunt knows no cunt's getting fucking eaten. I'm not dating any fucking any cunt. So that other than the random, semi-random chosen by the mods, raids and things like that, bad apples ruin it for the rest is. It's just, I don't know. And I also noticed wee things that I don't know. There's people that kind of like raided a lot, and they would come in a lot, and they would raid them a lot, and then I kind of stopped. And maybe this is all in my fucking head, but I started to get the feeling sometimes that some people maybe started to dislike me. Possibly. Ask me for evidence, no get any evidence. Maybe some people who I might have helped in some sort of way started to dislike me when I stopped. So, like previously, this is just making this up. I'm making this up. Just previously, no transaction, no relationship at all. They come into my stream, I go into theirs. Nothing's going on. Everybody's getting on. I go to theirs. I see them in mine. That's it. I then start to raid them, things like that, and then, and I continue to see them, and then I stop, and then I don't see them. So it's not like they've achieved something. It's not like they achieved something, or maybe I don't know if it's some sort of. I'm going to go in. I'm going to pretend to Limmy that I like him. So it could be a inferiority thing in my head, but I just sometimes, I don't know, I think there's maybe a psychological thing. Maybe sometimes if you do something, if you help somebody in some sort of way. Now I don't mean this is going to sound fucking terrible, as if I'm advising nobody help anybody. Fucking get comfy. But sometimes if you do something for somebody and then you stop, or you make something a thing and then you remove it, people have got a more negative feeling towards you having removed the thing that wasn't there before than what they would have had if you had never even started it in the first place. Don't know if that's a thing. Don't know if it's in my imagination. But I don't know, maybe like the Rust server, or things like that. Stream team, raiding. I don't know. A lot of it could simply be people go after you. A lot of it could be completely imaginary. I'm sure there's an element of truth in it. So I'm quite a paranoid sort of person anyway at times. But one thing that helps it is I just don't do fucking anything now. I come on, and I don't mean to get on negative and all that, because I fucking love streaming and that's it. All that stuff, like there's a lot of streamers that have been tweeting now and again, streamers that are connected in some way to this channel. I don't mean that they see themselves as connected to this channel, but I just mean they might have been on here, or I went in there, or Scottish or further, and they're having to take like mental health breaks, and they're talking about people falling out and events on, and then somebody kind of go to that event, or somebody saying they're not going to go for this reason, and you know, arguments, you get it everywhere. And I was saying on Twitter, you can. I was saying on Twitter that sometimes I see tweets on Twitter that are just Twitch, like a topic Twitch. So I'll see some random streamer, never heard of them, and they'll be pure subtweeting something else about some thingy. Just want to say to certain streamers, if you've got something to say, you should say it to my face. They don't say that, but you know, that kind of thing. It's all kind of like somebody in fucking, you know, fucking Michigan, Ohio, Daytona, wherever the fuck that is. I always say Ohio or Utah, Florida. Talking about some sort of drama kind of thing that's gone on where their corner of fucking Twitch. Somebody's fallen out with somebody, or somebody feels used in some way, or somebody feels, oh, I very nice of you, just thanks for no. Some people should just, if they've got a problem with you, they should maybe just tell you privately instead of tweeting about it. You'll get fucking things like that. So it's not like, so it's everywhere. It's everywhere. I don't know, but it made me just go like that. Right, here's what I'm interested in. Back to basics. I come on and I fucking stream. I talk a lot of shit for 4 hours, play games. We've got time for a bit of golf. Listen, we've got time. We've got time for a bit of fucking golf. What's the golf called again? Because I search for golf, it doesn't come up. What's it called? PGA. Aye, that's it. There it is. PGA Tour. It's not got the word golf. It's not even got a tag. Captain Splash, thanks to sub. Nobody dislikes you, you silly fart. Can't Ripping, thanks to sub. The Queen remains comfortable at Balmoral. What words of sympathy will you send up the road? I don't really like talking about death. Maybe TOS, I don't really know, and I don't want this getting clipped and used against me and things like that. So I don't know if I can. Don't really like talking about death and stuff like that. HW Stream 6 to the bits. Your hairline versus Sting. At the same age. He had less hair than me, but he wears it well. He wears it well. I think. Hairlessness kind of suits it. He's got a good sort of face, good sort of head, I've no. Sheriff Fried Dizzy thinks a sub. Queen's not dead, it's just her partner's dead. Thanks for the sub. Camera, thanks for the bits. I'll put you in a coma like you say, fucking try. Scottish Mist, thanks for the sub. Operation London Bridge is about to kick in. Can I celebrate? That sort of thing. Our partner's dead. Our partner. Listen, that's a woman you're talking about. Just any woman. It's not any woman. I thought to myself, right, listen, forget about drama, gossip, whether you're doing this, whether people are doing that, whether you're getting used, whether somebody's there for this reason, what they're doing here when you know they said that, you know, or just all this fucking shite. Back to basics, which is, you come on, you stream, you have a good time, you hopefully entertain the folk that are watching, and then after a set time, you get to fuck, and you go and do something else. You go and have something to eat, go for a fucking cycle, you know, watch something, that kind of thing, and then you do it again on the Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. None of the other complicated stuff. It really can fuck with your head something rotten. Didn't he say it's yesterday? Probably yesterday, day before. Work-life balance. It's like a work-drama balance. That Tourette's game, I think, is the 2 and a bits. I'm 30 and my afro's starting to get little grey patches. Any advice? Well, that's simple. Hair dye. You buy hair dye. You can get a spray. There's a kind of spray stuff that people would use for like roots. You know, like if they don't want to get their fucking hair dyed all over again, you know, just for like the roots until you get it dyed again. So there's things like that with grey patches. You could try some of that. But really, I'd say don't care. You should not care. That's what I'd say. Right, you fucking go, come on. Let's fucking go. Come on. PGA Tour, come on. Shave it off, I'll fucking shave you off. Play event. Wait. Choose new contract. I don't know. I'm not interested in any new clubs and things like that. I don't quite get it. It isn't clear. See, the club stuff in this, it's not quite clear. So it annoys me. So let's do this. Right, you don't need to know what this is, everybody. Right. What I'm about to do is an easy course, according to this. Wind speed is low. The green speed is medium fast. I think that means a lot of the greens have got like very steep hills, so it's going to be a wee bit tricky to putt, I think. Begin round, and now we move to the bet. Now I'm going to be very clear.
2K Sports in association with the PGA Tour.
Now I'm just going to do 9 holes, and that'll probably take us up to half one, right?
We're at the Skipjack Open. It's time to get our coverage underway. I'm Luke Elvey. It's great to
-4 or better on first 9 holes.
City Fuse are
4 under par or better with the first 9 holes. Yes.
A very
no.
strong opening hole.
I'm going to do the bet for 1 minute.
On the right-hand side shouldn't come.
Now here's the conditions, everybody.
However,
listen to what I'm saying here very, very clearly, very carefully.
To the right, as you can see, bunkers to the left.
I will only be using one prediction.
All in all, one of the opening holes. These players.
So see when I go to putt,
all set up to be a beauty. Let's head
I'm not going to use 2 predictions, just 1. No 3, just 1. Right, just 1. Right? This is before I do the bet. The bet isn't on yet. Right? I just need you to know that. In case, like, it gets to the last hole. Right? And I'm about to putt. And I'm like, -3. And you want me to be -4 so you win the bet. I've already had 1 prediction. And you want me to use another one to get that in. To help me get it in. I'm telling you right now, that will not be happening. 1 prediction only for the first 9. That will leave me with 2 for the last 9. Right? 1 prediction only for the whole 9 holes. Right? I'm telling you now. There it is. It's just, I know, I'm not sorry to go on about it, but see things like that, see all this mind stuff, interpersonal stuff, relationships, who's alright, who isn't, who is alright with it, who are fair weather people, and who are snakes, and who are decent, who's perceptive, and who's a clown. You know, and I've had experiences in the last year on Twitch that have really made me go like that. Is the problem that I'm just surrounded by Waynes? Is that what this is? Am I surrounded by fucking Waynes? I mean, I know they're in the like 20s and 30s, but is that what it is? They're Waynes, really. You know, I'm like that. I mean, that I did that, which I thought was fucking fine. Everybody says it's fine, but then the reaction to it is this, right? And then they go, and instead of them saying that, which, you know, they said that was fine, they fucking end up saying that. And I saw that privately they said that. What a fucking snake. And then they did that. I'm glad that they did that. They fucking see that's good, but I know, wait a minute. Is this not a bit fucking secondary school? Like, is this not a bit teenage? And I'm like, that's what it is. It's fucking Waynes. Would I get this if I was surrounded by 47-year-olds? Maybe. Maybe there's fucking care homes. Maybe there's fucking care homes that have got all this fucking shit going on. I just thought to myself, here's what you do. Remove yourself from all that. Remove yourself from all it. All you need to do is come on and put... It's only one thing you need to have in your mind. 2. 1, enjoy yourself. 2, entertain that lot that are watching. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. Door keys, the Big Papa Swan, Zubert, Magic Darts, Big P, Nos, thanks for the subs. Thank you very much. Horny, thanks for the sub. Livy, thanks for the bits. Could you please make sure you never do anything problematic which would lead to you not doing this anymore or me having to leave the community? Seriously, I know you shouldn't have idols, but as Scotland's son of comedy, you're such a precious gift to us, so be good for us, glorious leader. Look, listen here. You listen here. I'm sure nobody's perfect. Nobody's perfect. This t-shirt that I'm wearing, where's it fae? Who made it? There's always something. I eat meat. There's always milk. Drink milk. Something. There's always something to dislike about people. So we're all pre-cancelled. That's right. Even in the midst of life, we are in cancellation, if you know what I mean. We're surrounded by it like death. It surrounds you. You just got to walk through it. You know, valley here as I walk through the valley, shadow of death, fear no evil type of thing. You just got to, you know, it's coming for you. It's coming for you. As sure as death is, it's coming for you. I have seen the most uncancelable people cancelled. I've watched in amazement like that. I've seen it happen. I'm like, them. You know, I've seen like but this person's been goes on and on and on about other folk, and then them, and they're like, I just want a pot and deleting their fucking account and all that. All I can tell you is this. This is all I can tell you. I've done bad things in the past and problematic things in the past and certain things in terms of my sense of humour and things like that I've changed my mind about. All I can tell you right now, hand on heart, there's going to be a lot of talk, and a couple of days from now, something's coming out. The papers have got in touch with me, and they're saying, do you want to make a statement about this? I say, I'm not going to say anything. They say, we're going to go ahead and print this. You know, it's up to you if you want to give your side of the story. Something's going to hit the papers in a couple of days. I just want to say this to you. I like people and I want the best for people. Yeah. I like people more than you like people. I like people more than you like people. I believe in second chances and redemption. I'm a big fan of my mom. She's got my back. Let's watch it, man. Hold on. Oh, an AI picture. There you go. Another thing about AI. That's it all coming out there, James. All this AI stuff. Everybody's talking about how bad it is, bad it is, bad it is. Why was I here? Rami. You can't get a fucking break. You can't get a fucking break. What was it again? Was it Mandarin Oriental? Alright, I'm talking about it again.
I'm a fan of Freddie Mercury and Queen. I'm a fan of my mom. She's got my back. I'm a fan of chamomile tea. I'm a fan of handwritten letters. I'm a fan of classic movies. I'm a fan of looking sharp, regardless of the occasion. I'm a fan of random encounters. I'm a fan of traveling by train. I'm a fan of equal opportunities for all.
So far, so good. No. This is what I love about this. You can hear the cheering in the background. They're applauding them. I'm a fan of equal opportunities for all. A very serious thing, a good thing. I'm glad he said it. Rami, let's lighten things up now.
I'm a fan of mischief. I'm a fan of being exactly
Would you
who I want to
fucking
be.
look at that?
I'm a fan of Mandarin Oriental.
Would you look at that? And there is no way to get rid of that. Am I right? There's no way to get rid of that. Thank you. I have looked at these. I no longer want to see them. Can I get rid of them? Annotations? Nope. Nothing. Ad block them out. No. This isn't an ad. This isn't an ad. That's the fucking... That's the channel. Look at this. These are not adverts. Adblock would probably remove them, but they're no ads. It's not like they're saying, you need to fucking see these because this is how we earn our money. Premium, you're not getting what I'm fucking saying, man. God. If you get rid of premium, does getting YouTube premium remove people's suggested videos for other content? Of course it doesn't. Look, no. Why would you go like, here's some money. Can you please never show me the logo for that, the profile picture for that channel popping up at the end, asking me if I want to subscribe, follow that channel? That wouldn't have any effect on it. It's to do with ads. Hack it. No, I'm no... Shut the fuck up for 1 second. Not zilch, I'm a streamer. G-Web, Nizzle Crump, thanks for subs. Conto's back. Hi, biggest Kate. Thanks for sub. Can I get a Jacqueline McLafferty impression? You were good when you were on the telly once. Happy 40 months on one. Thank you very fucking much.
Ja! Will we know? Up at Yoker Crane, Marty. Traveller.
Dubs, thanks for the sub. Thanks, Jeffy Bezel. I can give Limmy some. Thank you very fucking much. Cuddle, thanks for the bits. Entertain us. I'll fucking entertain that anytime you like. When bored and trick, thanks for the subs. Just back for the dentist and drilling down my chin. Sink a pot in for me, please. I'll fucking sink a pot in. Ali Martin. Thanks for the sub. Right, Moon. Right, here we go. Right, so, I've not played this for a while. Right, it's suggesting the 3-wood. I think we'll bump that up to a driver, thank you very much. 2 mile an hour wind coming towards me. Oh shit, what's happening? Oh, wrong button. Good, good, good. Everything's fine, everybody. Everything's fine. Alright. Lands there. 2 mile an hour wind coming towards you. Is it worth it? It might roll out there and go into the... Fuck it, go for it. Right, let's do a few practice swings. Quite slow. Is the bet on? The bet is on, right? Jesus, that was shite. Hold on. What difficulty? It's the course difficulty is easy, but talk about mad difficulty. I don't know. Basically, I have to pull the stick back and put it forward at the right speed. I have to make sure it's not too much to the left or to the right. There's all sorts to consider. No, this is a practice swing. I'm talking about the prediction. Predictions like when I'm putting. You press a button and it tells you if you putt with the settings you've got right now, this is the trajectory of the ball. Know this. Okay. You ready? Here we go.
That reminded me.
Too fast, goes to the left.
Silky smooth.
Is everything fucked? Bounce. That's it. Fucked.
This line
I knew it.
Bad in the first cut.
Now you might be thinking, what impact does that have though? Well, if you look up the very top there above me, if I shoot from here, which I will be, I'll take a shot for here, whatever you call it, I'll actually be going between 90 and 95% of the strength that I usually would, and it isn't accurate. It's between 90 and 95, so I don't know exactly how strong that's going to be. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? So it's hard to predict. Normally it's like 98, 99. Right, I think we'll go that way. Yep. Okay, okay. Here we go. Too fast, away to the left again.
Just needs a little bit more of a kick to the right.
Slow down, dickhead. Right there! Don't you fucking dare, John! Oh, right.
He's not hit the mark
something.
Approach.
Distance control nearly impossible coming out of this
right,
rough.
Let's fucking... You know what? You know what? I'm going to chip it. I'm going to chip it. I'm going to chip it. And I'm going to go a wee bit further. Right, here we go. It'll run, right. Oh yeah.
It's going in. That's a wonderfully played chip shot there.
Judging it beautifully.
Yeah,
Hey,
well
what?
hold. Let's move on to the next.
No bad. Dusty Bin, Mikey thinks the subs.
Starting the round at even par.
What are you going to do with all the money you will save thanks to Liz capping energy prices? Straight to Bobby.
We find ourselves on a path.
Misfortunate thinks the bits. Could you do Jacqueline McCafferty for my nan? She's on her deathbed and she really wants to see it one last time.
I love you, Marty!
Night, night, Nan. Sleep tight. Right, here we go. 3 mile an hour wind going back the way and slightly to the right. I think I'll play it safe and go right in the middle though. Well, maybe a bit there. No, you want to land that nice and safely right in the middle there. Because if I hit this too fast, it goes to the left, away down it goes. Right in the middle, get on that. Get on that, right? Practice swing. Right, perfect. Do that, just do that again. Too fast, away to the left again.
Keep your fingers crossed for a bounce to the right.
Oh shit.
That's a shame. Had a
Yes,
chance
it
at
is.
the green, but couldn't
Right.
quite get there.
Right, it's going a wee bit to the left, so I should go a bit to the right. Ignore the wind, that's fuck all. It's going to be 90% to 90 to 95% of that. Plus I'm kind of downhill, going up, so I think a wee bit more. I think that'll do it. Too fast, that would have went to the left. Too fast again. Oh, fucking hell, man. This is the speed that I'm putting the stick forward, in case you wonder what fast and slow means. There we go. What?
This is a par putt. Not a bad line, this.
Oh well.
Wonderful effort.
Oh well.
Confirms the par. So,
Ali Martin,
no movement
G
on the
Webb.
leaderboard there, remaining at even over.
Thanks for the subs.
Moving down the leaderboard, Luke, never a good
No roll.
thing.
I know, no roll at all. It's weird.
At the third hole.
Fucking even. Jesus. Right, this is a chance. This is a chance. Right, there's your driver. There's your driver. 4 mile an hour wind pushing it back, so it might fucking land a bit there. You don't want that. You don't want that. I would honestly go for there. I would honestly go for there. That's dodgy. That is dodgy. You bastard. Right, go for it, go. Practice swing. Too fast. Fuck it, don't over rehearse. Too fast. Oh, fucking miles to the left. Disaster. Honestly,
Oh, the old Friday.
many people have said this. See if you get this game and you have the settings that I've got, the kind of medium, whatever the fuck it is, and you see just how hard it is to pull that down and then put it up at just the right speed. Honestly, see that? It's too fast. See that? Too slow. Too fast. Too slow. Just right. Too fast. It's like fucking milliseconds in it. Okay, Murphy thinks it's sub. Good luck with this fella. I'm gonna do it. Don't worry. We're gonna be alright. We're gonna be alright. Gonna be alright. Hybrid, almost 90% maximum. There. I need better than that. That's shite. Right. Right. It's good. Wait. Alright, alright. Alright, this is it. So it's going to be about 90% of that. So really, aim for about there. Right, here we go. Perfect. So difficult to get that right. Here we go. This is it. Too slow. Goes away to the right. I hope they announce the Queen's death on stream. Says somebody in my chat.
Let's get it back into the fairway. And here we are with the third shot.
Just in case that gets quoted, that gets clipped at her. Right. Right, here we go. 4 mile an hour wind, we'll slow it down. Bring it about there. I think this is it. Right. Don't date too fast. That's perfect. See that speed? See that speed? Do it again. Too slow. Right. Well, here we go now. This is it. Too fast. Goes to the left. Might be alright. Just get on it. That's it. That's it. Bounce a wee bit to the right. Roll, roll, roll. That's it.
Not a bad shot, that. Still a chance. 13 feet to the cup.
Right. Now, I could use a prediction, but that means I'm not using any other prediction. Let's chance it, man. Let's fucking chance it. Yes.
Now,
you fucking swine.
Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me.
Don't give me the pressure shot stuff, boys.
That starts off on a good line.
And the putt will
My God.
What a great display of resilience on this
My
hole.
God.
In the bunker.
Mick Toe since the sub. Watched anything good lately? Watched Breaking Bad again. Don't. That doesn't count.
Good play, moving up the leaderboard.
I think there was something. Lizzie is in the bunker. That's the one you're talking about. No, I don't think so. Driver? Aye, come on, John. Come on, John. 5 mile an hour wind will take you out. Come on. Fucking that would... No, it wouldn't actually. Right. Here, I've fucking got this. I've got this. Better Call Saul, aye. Come on. First time, come on. First time. Be bold. No practice. Straight in there. Don't over-rehearse. Go for it. Believe and achieve. Too fast, goes to the left.
That's heading towards the water.
No, no!
Splash. Even for the day.
That, I don't know why that would have been shot. I don't know why that would have been shot. It went to the left because you hooked it. Right. Fuck. Wee bit less.
Oh,
fucking again.
And this one will be for bogey. Now currently
Move your head.
enjoying a one-shot lead.
Who does the what man?
These holes. Here we have a par
With
3.
the green, you wouldn't fucking you wouldn't stand a chance playing this, really. Oh, you smart asses, you really honestly wouldn't. I'm serious now. So it's up. So it's up. Right, bring that back a bit. Bring it back a bit. Right, that wind. It's up 9 feet. Maybe, hopefully, it'll kind of land there. Bring that round a bit. Bring it in like that. Right, here we go. Slow as fucking hell.
It's going right.
Honestly,
What they were looking for.
if you play this, you will get just how hard this is. See, because I've been doing so well for so long, you must think this is fucking piss easy. It is not. Right, this is going to be about 80% of that. Now, what would I say that length is? I would say it's that. Right, 13 feet up as well. 3/4 of that. About there. And it's going to roll. And you're going to the left a bit, so there, about there. Right, here we go. Right, really. Right, this is it. This is it. But brilliant.
Footer coming up here.
What do we say there? Wee bit less like that.
Looking better.
I'm fucking dying here, by the way.
Close.
I'm dying here.
Next putt is for bogey. In it goes, and that's unfortunate.
I just want to apologise.
You're making one bad mistake.
Bama, thanks for sub. The only constant in my life. I'm here Monday to Friday, 9:30 to 1:30. Constant. Unless something goes seriously fucking wrong in my life. Carlos and John Sempe, a fine gentleman. Thanks for subs. Brilliant, brilliant neighbour. Best neighbour I've ever had in ever. Never mind in Rust. Bama there. Right. Right. You hit that with a driver. 5 mile an hour wind. Remember, it's gone down the way. That go. Put it there. Aim it there. Aim it right there. All right. Keep the wind in mind. No.
And that one's headed to the drink. Getting ready to play their third.
Just pay out and fuck off. Right. Bad. This is bad. Right. Right. Oh, see the fact of even just managing to do it straight, at least it's something. See that blue line you see? See that blue line? You're so used to seeing that perfectly straight, you think that just does that all the time. If I go even just slightly to the side like that, look. Wait a minute. See, I'm that good, I can't even. See how it goes to the side? Like that. You have to think of so many things here. Right, here we go. This is it. This is the one. That did not feel slow to me. It's just so hard to tell. There you go, roll into a fucking volcano or some shit like that.
Lovely effort that. Sitting at 2 over par.
A wee squirrel goes by like
that. This is my ball now. You gotta sign me. You got 1 minute or I'm gonna put 3 balls on top of your shot.
$7 mile an hour wind coming back. That's doing that, doing that. 4 feet up. Here we go. Here we go.
You've never met a squirrel like me.
Oh, that was pure. And he needs this to save par. This one started out on a good line. And there it is. Sitting at a couple over for the event.
What are we at?
Teeing off here at the 7th.
This is fucking diabolical. Why are you not playing with an Australian accent? Get a spot. Why would I? Why would I? Rusty, thanks to sub. I'd like to say that I sub because of the quality part, but really it's because you're handsome and muscly. Thank you very, very, very much. I don't mind. I give permission to be objectified in that manner. That's my decision. Go forward. Go about there. 6 million Oban's going to bring it back, but it is 12 feet down. I don't fucking trust it. Bring that here. I don't trust it. I don't trust it at all. Fucking perfect. First time.
Anywhere up on that.
Land right on it. That's the fucking... Well, it's not brilliant.
Yeah, not a bad effort, that one. Up onto the green and a chance to hole your putt.
Outside chance of the birdie, but a 2-putt here is still good.
This is the 7th hole. I'm going to go for it. I'm going to go for it. Let's see. Right, I would say I've got a wee tilt to begin with. And then fuck all for quite a while. And then there's a wee tilt just before the end. Possibly... And we're going to go dead fast at the beginning, so it's going to have hardly any effect there. You know what? I actually think about there. It'll start to slow down as it gets to there. I'm going to go with this. I'm going to go with this. Right, this is it.
Looking great now.
Genius!
Yes.
Genius!
And let's have another look at that one.
A magnet. There's a magnet in the ball, in the hole. Also didn't like it in my life. There he is. That is the shot of the whole, this whole game. There's a new one coming out. That's the shot of the whole game. If I put this on like golf Reddit, PGA Reddit, fucking go daft. And I'm not ready for that. I don't want that Reddit mob coming in here. I don't want that. Right. So this is the last one. Everything to play for. I'm 1 air. Can I get to 4 under? It is possible. It might require like some fucking alien just sort of appearing out a kind of tear in the sky and changing the laws of time and things like that. It is possible. Do I think I can get that? Do I think I can just fucking blast that air? That 7 mile an hour wind. Surely it's possible. Right, bring that round like that. Right. Right, here we go. That would have been perfect. Perfect shot. That's it. Bounce onto that. Keep going. Glorious.
That dog will hunt.
Time for the second shot at the 8th.
That dog will hunt. Fucking shut up. Your part's fucking rank. Your part's rank rotten. Rank rotten. What angle is that? Going down to the right. and what was that? So I'm tilting to the right a wee bit, so aim it a wee bit to the left. Also, the wind is blowing up a wee bit to the left, that might sort of counter that. It's up 3 feet, so it's going to land a wee bit short. I'll go a wee bit far. Go a wee bit far. Yes, do that. Right, here we go. This is the one. This is it. Slow. Wait to the fucking right. Pish. It's alright. It's still in. It's potable.
This one's for birdie.
It's potable. And if I hit that right now, it's going to go a bit to the left to begin with, but it is fast, so it's not going to have much of a difference. And then it goes a bit to the right. So ignore the bit at the beginning. What would I do there? So it's already going to take it a bit to the left, but not by much. It's when it slows down it's going to have the impact. I'll put it a wee bit to the left like that. Just that and nothing more. Just that and nothing more. Let's do a prediction. I don't even need to use a prediction. It's fucked. Right? It can't be done by the way. I can't do anything. To the right, if anything says Swanton Bomb. Is that right? I'll put everything on it then. Watch. Everything. No prediction.
Okay, steady now. He's got a par putt here. Let's see if he can make it. And the putt drops, and we're moving on. Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard.
Remember, it was already fucked, everybody. It was already fucked. Right? Wait a minute. This is the 9th. It's not over yet. I wasn't fucking thinking straight. I'm incapacitated. I think I'm maybe incapacitated. That goes to left, fucked. 5 mile an hour wind, right? Bring that round like that, go. Right, here we go. Everything to play for. I thought it was fucked. That's it. Air that, John. Keep going. Go, 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 go.
Quality shot, that one.
Thank you.
This shot is about 140 yards.
Right, we're leaning a lot to the left. That means if I was to hit that like this right now, it would end up there. Or something like that. So if I aim a bit to the right, right, the wind is blowing forward and to the right a wee bit, 5 mile an hour, but it's not going to have as much effect as that is, I'd say. The wind's going to take it forward a bit. I'll go back a wee bit. It's up 13 feet. Fuck it, keep it where it is. I'd say this is the one. I know it's going to roll, but oh, the wind is actually going to make it roll a bit more when it actually lands. Right, this is it. Fast, it's going to go too much to the left. Better than not, is that going to roll to the left because of that hill? Alright. Get in there!
Yeah, you hit a beauty, didn't you?
Now I can use a prediction.
Birdie.
Hey, what would I say? Forget about. I'm going to use the prediction. I'd say. Right, does your experience, does your gut say that's not it? That you hit it, right? It starts to roll to the right. Look how fast that goes at near the end there, as the boss starts to slow down. Remember, you're hitting all the way that way. It's going to go that way for quite a bit. A wee bit to the right. Right, this is it. Watch. This is the one, this is it.
Big chance here. Ooh. And that should secure the putt.
Right,
Well
this
done.
game's been... I know what's happened, right. I know what's happened.
And after this hole, that's how it looks.
Okay, I know what's happened. I never used to miss like that.
Stepping up the standings after.
I never used to miss like that. And I know what's going on. This is to try and get me to buy the new game. It's the way that Apple
Let's see what
deliberately fuck
the 10th
your
hole.
phone up if anybody's got an iPhone. They deliberately slow it down so you go and buy the new one. That's what this is. Can we please pay out the answer? Will I get -4 or better? The answer is no. I won't. I won't. The answer is no. -4 for the first 9 holes? No. It's a no. I do apologise to anybody who bet on me, but remember, you're not forced to bet. It's not like you must gamble your channel points and lose it all. Sometimes it's best to maybe go like that. You know what? I'm not going to actually bet. I'm no sure. I don't really like these golf ones. Not quite sure how it's going to go. He could be sort of tilting type of thing. I'm not going to. Living in a box since the sub. You can do it. It's fucked. Hold on. It's not paid out yet. Hold on. Sorry, everybody. I'll do. Oh, is that it? Come on, you yellows. Thanks to the sub. Varnicles. Crying Branston Lamb. Thanks to the subs. That's her on a. That's her on the way out now. That's her on the way out now. Dog Bomb, thanks to the bits. I'm new here from Reddit. Just seen your clip on cunts playing golf. Hello there. Hello, Reddit. Hector McBreath, thanks to the sub. This time tomorrow, everybody. This time tomorrow there'll be a very, very different atmosphere in the stream. Everybody, this time tomorrow there'll be a very different atmosphere. If the reports, if we read between the lines of what's getting reported, Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II is about to pass away. The atmosphere tomorrow here on this stream, I might not be able to come on. I'm joking. Of course I'll fucking come on. Let me see. Let me see. Now, can I just say, hold on. Can I just say, we're going to raid somebody that I've not raided before, as suggested by my mods, as usual. But please remember something. You know how we're talking about the Queen or the Queen's Night? Your man Rob, thanks to the sub. HW Streams, thanks to the bits. Thank you very much. Desert Island game. Subnautica. Fuck it. Subnautica. Now, Birdkey Tudger is saying fuck the randos. Birdkey, I will fucking ban. Honestly, don't fucking say things like that. Please don't. Say stuff like again, I fucking ban, because I swear to God, I've had it fucking up to here with these regular names I see in the fucking chat hitting out with part like that, who think I can sort of get away with saying shit like that. I'm just fucking banning, you're not coming back. Please don't. Right, I think that's probably like I read random random people. As suggested, but like I used to have a habit, foreign mold habits of reading the same like 10, 15 people again and again and again. And now I want to read like a new person every time, as suggested by my mods. Suggested by my mods because I've not got the time to like look through categories and look through tags and go, right, maybe them, or they're not on their seat just now, they've went away to the toilet, like maybe, right, you know, so the mod room suggests it, right, that's the way I do that. So what I was going to say was, right, this news about the Queen and all the rest of it, and we're all having a wee chuckle, Queen's going to die and all that in here because we, you know, a lot of people are having that sort of joke in here. Please, when we go and raid whoever we raid, don't go in with the Queen's going to die, the Queen's dying and all that. People don't like that sort of thing. There's people who don't give a fuck. There's people who love it. But you know what I mean? We're strangers. We're going in. Don't start all that shit. Anybody, I really don't want to have to say all this fucking shit, right? I don't like all this fucking downer stuff. Please don't. Some of the mods will be going into this stream and seeing who's fucking being an arsehole, and you'll get banned for here, and you'll be going like, I get these unban requests. What did I say? Is it because I called Limmy bald? Because like in the last comment in my chat, they called us bald and they think it's because of that. No, because they were an absolute fucking dickhead in the chat of the person that I'm raiding. And I'm not going to go like that, deny and then say, this is why, because they'll just jump into every fucking raidie's chat and be a dickhead for the next fucking month. Anyway, so please, everybody's been fantastic and all. It's just that this Queen's dying part, I can imagine everybody's been saying it constantly in my fucking chat, even after me saying, no, I know. I don't know if you've heard, Limmy. So just, and please don't make jokes about how your nose saying it. Do you know what I mean? Please be normal and, you know, the rest of it. Do you know what? Maybe it's a good, you know what? Maybe the day is a good day to no fucking raid a random person. Would you like me to raid somebody that I'm familiar with? The thing is, what if they fucking don't? What if the Queen doesn't fucking die and it's another day? It's like fucking, what do you call it? Say a minute. Kind of like pass the parcel. Keep doing that until the music fucking stops. Right. Everybody, thank you very much for the subs, the resubs, the bits and the tips. Mods, thank you very much for the modding. I'll be back on tomorrow for Friday, for the 5 Flutter Friday, a bit of this, a bit of that, and with the back 9 holes. The back 9 holes. Go and ban that cunt, please. I'm trying. Try. Please, mods, get that one. Go. The back 9 holes of golf. We'll get into that. Thank you very much. We will raid somebody that I play games with regularly at night. Alzasto, who's playing Dead by Daylight, because it's his birthday. And they probably won't give 2 fucks about the fucking Queen's Deed part. I don't know. But try not to anyway. But you know what I mean. At least it isn't a newcomer going like that, going to fuck up about the Queen. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'll see you tomorrow 9:30 AM sharp for me cunto. Bye for now.